Introducing Alex Vieira, a legend for many, a visionary for others, and a mentor above all. Let's look at some of his work. I discuss his aim, the benefits individuals and companies have experienced, and how you can use his insight. Alex shares his vision with those aspiring to succeed while shaping the future together. He knows that you can conquer your fears and excel, building a happier and more fulfilling future by collaborating on actual projects. Alex turns useless complexity into valuable simplicity. For example, investing is a simple game in which financial advisors convince the public that it is more complex than it is. Alex has published over 65,000 case studies since 1989, helping thousands by sharing his insight and principles. In addition, he discusses geopolitics, finance, technology, and new trends.
Hi, today I'm going to briefly comment about digital world, answering to investors' questions. That is the main reason for this intervention. And I'm going to start by the first one. Bear in mind that recently I made public this on the trial that you have on the autonomous AI bot, one more trade alert, 100% accurate. Recommendation to sell shares at $95 digital world. Okay? So the reason to buy the shares here, $37, $38, all the way back to 95. I don't recommend you to buy above this price. I recommend, in fact, to get rid of digital world because I consider this a very highly speculative instrument. Therefore, this is not, in my personal opinion, even if the share price continues moving higher, and it has been within an uptrend, as you can see, and while the stock market has been tech stocks, crashing, melting, this has proven to be, in fact, very resilient. But the reasons are precisely addressed in all my presentations. So I already answered at least a couple of questions. So other question that people they had is why they should, for example, sell short the stock. It's going to pretty much depend, like I said, on your time frame. Okay? Notice that I was very clear saying, very short term, you are unlikely to see this collapse. Okay? So this sold off to $77, then bounced back. You can see it here. In fact, made again a new high. And this new high, that the $99 that you see here, so a price above at 95, 96. In my opinion, it is a reason for you to reverse to the short side. Okay? So what I'm going to write it here is precisely that. So instead of buying on weakness, we now, reverse. Regardless, on this the day that got 99, and this because I already told you that you have this, in fact, it's free, 100% free on social media, also on the other trial. We no longer have a long position. I refuse to invest in this company. Moreover, there are here things, political, geopolitical, and so on, that I consider of the utmost importance, but I'm not going to discuss. Okay. So this is what I wanted to say. My comments previous, selling everything 95, they prevail, they remain. I told you, so I'm repeating myself. Moreover, reverse into the short side on strength. And then if you ask, well, but this, if for some reason goes back to $100 or higher, how do you, deal with it? No problems whatsoever, my friends. We are talking about not the short term, but mid to long term. I don't see a reason, like I discussed it here, on the days that the stock went to 157, that we down to junk, and it collapsed. I do not see a reason for this stock to be worth those prices, okay? And while I don't see a fundamental reason to invest in this company, I also refuse to maintain a long position. So I'm not obliging anyone to sell short the stock. I'm just referring to the fact that this can be, and it is, very speculative and very risky for you to invest in this company. So you do whatever you want, but to remain invested in this company just because there is momentum and because the share price has been resilient compared to basically everything else, it is not a reason for you to buy more shares or even to hold on to 100% of a long position or to be happy about it. Because sometimes these things, I remind you, it happened before, they are very fast to reverse, and then you don't have time, and in fact what happens is that you are compelled to buy the dip because you are used to see an uptrend. Okay, friends, I'm not going to, if this reverses and collapses, obviously I'm not going to buy any dip whatsoever. So again, responding to questions about this matter.
I'm a small investor. I've got less than 50,000 in the market. I started investing about a year ago, started very small with about a $3,000 account. That account grew over 600% within the first, I'd say 4 to 5 months of utilizing Alex Vieira and Elena's guidance. I've participated in multiple products of theirs. I'm a YouTube member on Alex's YouTube channel. I've utilized his individual company analysis. What I like about Alex's and Elena's approach is there's no guessing. There's no guessing if it's going to turn out in your favor or are you on the right side of the trade. 100% of the trades that I've entered into, or 100% of the companies that I've invested in, have been winners. I've never had an investment less than 100% profit utilizing Alex and his team.